Right, we're 4 minutes in today. So ideally around the 4-5 minute mark. What we are doing again is a battery test. This time it is a Lenovo T480 running dual batteries using VAAPI on Linux. VAAPI, that's what I call it. It's GPU accelerated video encoding. But we don't have direct access to QuickSync on Linux because reasons, so it's not as efficient as using QuickSync video, which is why we're stuck at 1080 30, 6 megabits. Yeah, yesterday, for whatever reason, we got to around 33% battery, around the 2.5 hour mark, and it just carked it. It went, nope. No more stream for you, you're done, son. And it died. That 33%-ish mark should have been when it flipped over into the internal battery. So the external battery died, and that was it. It just shut down. When I've done tests prior, it would have normally just flipped over. So, where it died at about 2.5 hours, we should have had around 3.5 hours out of it. We'll do VAAPI today. See if that helps. Maybe there's like a bit of a handoff problem with high power loads or whatever. I don't know. It just died. It didn't give me any warning. So again, today, 1080 30p on a Lenovo T480 using VA API, video accelerated fluff, yeah, to encode the stream. 1080 36 megabits. We're now at the 6 minute mark. Let's pull the cable. Hopefully it doesn't choke the GPU. Average render frame times are only about 1.6 seconds at the moment, which is funny, because yesterday it wasn't a huge amount higher. There's your power cable. And let's see how we go. 2.2, 2.1. Go to gameplay. Yeah! So, Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch. Again, where we were. Just see how we go. Can we get more than 2.5 hours? And how much worse is this going to look? This is strictly for me. So, you're just here for the ride outside with Hogwarts Legacy. If you want to watch Hogwarts Legacy and hear me shout and scream and jump up and down about it, then groovy. Otherwise, this is literally just a battery life test because I'm hoping to use this thing out and about on the go doing whatever. I get about 12 hours of battery life in general use with these two batteries. I'm just curious, what does it do when I push it? And apparently it fails before the second battery activates. So, yeah, so I think this quest we have to go to Natty. Oh, look at red one! Red one! Red one, red one, red one, red one. Red squirrel, come to me. You can't run forever, you little sod. That runs into a really high level. Oh, or you can just clip through the mountain. Whatever. Didn't want to be your friend either. Yeah, to be fair, the king of encoding on the go is at the moment the MacBook Air, or any kind of MacBook really that offers you more than a few hours. But the Mac encoder is also can be a bit flaky. But as far as power to battery use is concerned, it's pretty out there. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that close.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. I love Natty.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Poachers. Well, not quite, but... That was, to be fair, oh no, this should be before all of that. So where she's from is interesting. By the way, it's my family plant, the sausage on a stick. Where she's from has been absolute chaos. I say in recent history, like I think it was maybe the 60s, 70s.
Good. Rookwood
Thankfully,
and
she's
Harlow
from
are
a
a
time
dangerous
before.
pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out
Bless you.
precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
But they have. Excuse me, Governor. What do you sell?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
Yes, you can get those loads. No, I'll go without. I shouldn't go without. I'm gonna go without.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Yeah, should we go...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind
It's
of
in
you,
one of their
but
bases,
I think they
is it
took them
not?
to their camp southwest of here,
Yeah.
just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be.
Yes, you have to
I'm
open the
holding out hope
the
that
camp.
Some of what
you
was
beat everyone in
taken
the
is
camp.
returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
You're all right, son.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Oh, this is where the wall was at, I think.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath, Pinch Smedleys?
No idea.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
Not
What
in
do
all
you
those
need help
robes bloody well
retrieving?
won't be.
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe.
I'd like one of those,
It's
please.
mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
No one's heard of my family either. I'm not surprised.
It sounds dangerous. especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful.
I think you just swim out there.
Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh, L. Where's the... There we go.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
And we found some really old wet potions. What a win! It's like playing Streets of Rage and finding chicken on the street. You're like, yeah, chicken. So I think we started, I didn't actually set up, I think we started at like the 5 or 6 minute mark. Right. No? Mate, that's like a foot. Even my crippled legs I could jump at.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
I did, look, potions.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
You're welcome. Yeah, because 3D was at 15, I think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you. What are you doing?
Incendio.
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible combat. Terrible.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get on, Tango! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student of the
Ooh. It doesn't actually feel like I'm getting hit a lot of the time too.
Stupid one.
Accio.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm, it doesn't feel.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Not really, we're just
Can you
spamming
tell
things
me
because
why two Ashwinders
I don't know,
were
maybe it's
ready
like
to dispatch
I'm
me
sure when I
to
played
get to
before, you actually had like
Ashwinders.
visible hits.
Victor
You could tell when you were getting
Rookwood's
hit
thieves
shy
and
of looking at your
extortionists,
health
his
bar.
little cronies.
In this, you
They
just
seemed
I can't
quite
see it.
keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
It's your wife.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking,
down.
what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
We have to light the...
I brought a trunk chock full
those.
of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Awfully sweet of you.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
I think I was an absolute idiot when I first did this and didn't even notice what she was talking about.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Mother's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Beard, how beautiful!
You okay, man? My breakfast.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Okay. Oh my god. Just gonna have a shower. Cool. Good call.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even
When
more
a teenager
questions.
says he's gonna go and have
How
a shower.
does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Right. Actually, I haven't done the old dodge roll. What's Expelliarmus for? Let's do this one.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Can't remember who that was. Alright, Governor. You alright?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Dumbledore.
You're a Dumbledore. Your mum kept coming up with Harry Potter references back in the day. I don't know them. It's a doggle! Look it! Look, where is it? Where is it? Where's that picture? Look it. That means that we must be in. Yeah, look. One of them, look. It's a cube. That's a big old cube. How good is that? Oh, I found a cube. I found a cube. It's a war about me. Oh, spiders! Ooh. Oh, that's not combat roll, is it?
Potato. Stupid. Lumos.
Oh no, not Lumos. Lumos sucks.
Incendio.
Wrong one.
Levioso.
I don't need Lumos. Lumos sucks nugs. Do, do, do.
Levioso. Potato. Stupefy.
What even hit me? Did anything actually hit me to quantify the stupefy spell? What actually happened? I can't see it. Like, if something is happening, I can't see it. Like, this is the problem I have. I can't see it. Certain attacks, I can't see. There's nothing there. There's actually nothing there.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
The light go out of your eyes.
Levioso.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Yes. I don't have that spell. Oh! That's why I need to make them potions, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't got that. Have I? No. The makey floaty spell. I don't have it. I don't have it. The mini-map looks shite. And where are all the bad guys that just threatened me?
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
The front door will do just fine.
If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Levioso. Accio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Ow.
How many of you are there?
We're a bit of dying, are we?
Levioso. Accio.
Oh dear.
Oh, here's a pleasant.
Where? Where? Oh.
That was pitiful.
Incendio. Accio.
Terrible combo there.
Yes.
Where's he gone? Oh, I knocked him out of the building. I knocked him out of the camp. I knocked him out of the camp. Nope. I've knocked him out of the camp. No. Where is he? Hello.
Levioso.
Accio! That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where 3D was at, so he was already a few levels ahead of me, which is quite surprising, actually. Because it's not like 3D to grind or whatever, so am I 12? I think he was 15 when I saw his stream at this point, or near this point. Yeah, he's about 3 levels ahead of me. Damn, he must have been going around the school doing all kinds of puzzles and stuff. Mental.
Revelio.
I doubt I'm going to need to do the Merlin's trial to get the guy's carts, so... I actually think I can do this trial, can I? Without, don't know if I'm missing a spell. Because you can move that about. Climbing is not my guys. Oh, hang on, there's balls and barrels about, isn't there? Isn't there? Yeah, these. But can I... Do I have the spell to light things up? No, I don't. That's the one I need. And then you move the balls to these to the over here. So I can't do that one then. How was I supposed to get this? When was I supposed to get this spell then?
Revelio.
Free the carts from the encampment. How stupid am I being in not seeing... Oh god. Your gear slots are full. God damn it. I don't want to just destroy random gear. L button. Oh god, start to clip through the world. No, don't want that. Oh, hello.
quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Out of the way then, cart. Yeah, because you're right, all of these. I don't have the lifty magic spell. I have that hat, by the way. I'll go and flog all this stuff in a minute. I'm pretty sure I don't have the spell to do that, so... Is this supposed to be a point of interest, or... I don't remember what this is supposed to be. Oh well. Where?
Levioso.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Where's the... Is that not all of them?
That's that. Settled.
I need those extra
should
gear
investigate.
slots, man.
Rebellion.
Your gear slots are full. Starting to get to be a bit of a fucking joke. Hell, you fool. No! God, you're a fucking idiot, you are. I miss my broom.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
You're welcome.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
You're welcome.
All the best to you. More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say. you're stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Revelio.
Oh, it's inside the house, you fool.
Revelio.
One day I'm going to play this game at its best. One day. Not anytime soon, I doubt, but one day.
Revelio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Level 5, I think I'm a little overpowered for that.
Accio.
I think I might be missing a spell, you know. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a spell.
Ah, I think I know just the place.
Right, let me just check. What quests have I got? I must be missing a spell at this point. I must be. Expelliarmus. No. Okay.
Revelio. Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about?
So I'm rocking about 30% an hour.
Mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
He hears and sees many things even though he's only got one ear.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. And take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Levioso.
Usually you just run those. Ow. Down. I'm tapping. Can't heal. I'm in the water. I can't heal. What a bastard. Oh man, I'm so disappointed in myself. That's 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Good go. Yeah. Cool.
Why would I need a piece of toast?
Bugger off.
I suppose
Troll.
that's where it
Oh.
goes.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if Teenager had brought down clothes and then tell me.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Beware a very fast-moving blade.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Not particularly bothered, mate. Probably very damaged mind because of, you know, you falling to pieces around them, but... excuse me.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Revelio.
Okay.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
So I wonder, can I? Probably not.
Incendio.
My dad.
This looks intriguing.
Let's see what level everything is in here first.
Revelio.
Ah, so that's what I need to do, and to get that I need to... Oh. Attend class. Okay. Mapping. Not great. Like 61%. Hour and 25, so that'd give us what? About an hour or so. An hour and 20. Hour and 15 on battery so far. We're not doing particularly great as far as battery life's concerned. Just for now. Just for now. Just for now, Rain. In this case, it's because it was an impossible port. Or what I would consider an impossible port. Given how rough this was to run on PC when it first came out. It just so happened to be on sale on Switch, so... But right now this serves a purpose for a test. So I need stuff that runs at low frame rate, low resolution. No. No. It doesn't. That, again, that's why this is an impossible port. It looks like complete bollocks. I mean, it's passable. And it runs pretty... Which is why I'm using it for a stream.
I hope you were able to take care of
Because this machine can only do 1080p, so...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yeah, thrashing it the first time was pretty fun. To be honest with you, I didn't think I'd come back to it, but like I said, it came out it was on sale, and I thought, you know what, whatever.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, maybe I did have the spell I needed to do that puzzle. And I was just being stupid. Oh no, no I didn't. I didn't. I think the only thing I didn't do in my playthrough was the, like, completing the OWLs. That was the only thing I didn't do. Okay, so we want... Yeah, I steamrolled the game on PC, but on Switch, I'm finding it a little more difficult. Whether or not this is because of my 9-month slump, because everything's become more difficult after that 9-month slump. Like anything where reaction times are a thing, completely through the floor. Visual cues, that kind of, all gone, all gone. It's like 59%. Oh my god. Might not last long. I'm glad that I ran down here and grabbed the bit to I should have probably actually gone to potion this class. Oh mate, finally! You've almost beat Ghost. Finally.
Stop right there! Ah,
move,
the lamb returns to the wolf.
Where's it go?
Shall we finish what we started?
No.
Accio. Incendio.
You dare say one of my own! You will fall!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
It's just good you're finishing it, Rain, to be fair. It's just good you're finishing it. You know. Just to know, this is probably going to be my last run of games this time round. I'm out of the market. Gaming's done for me.
Let's come out before I find you.
Incendio.
A lucky shot.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
What have you done? No!
Levioso.
Marvelous strike!
No second! Time to get my claws out.
Levioso. Accio. The beasts are safer now.
What's going on? Mate, I'm just not into it. I'm just not into it anymore. I've kind of come to that conclusion. I'm not into it anymore. My mates have all bought their new PCs. I could have upgraded mine. And I looked at it and was just like, nah. I just don't, it's hard to explain. It's fun, but it ain't fun, if you get what I mean. There are very specific requirements to when this stuff is fun for me now, and it's very rare. Very, very rare. Because once upon a time, you know, gaming, streaming, that kind of thing was just a way to get some peace and quiet. And spiders, mate, innit? There we ain't going in there, are we? Dun, dun, dun. Why did that not work? I'm still not the same level as 3D, so how far was he through this when I caught his stream? Yes.
Revelio.
Do that. Right. Hey, here we go. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin.
And I'll forget that
Greek.
in a heartbeat.
As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Levioso. Accio.
Oh shit. No! Oh, I couldn't see him. Shit. I was getting done by little guys. Okay. There you go. I have died again on the Switch version, where I didn't on PC. Fuck's sake. It's getting old, man. It's getting old. I have become below average. Loading times are great in this. Gives you enough time to go for a cup of tea.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
That's terrible. It's just, and I spoke to Ram about it, Suffolk Ram, on the podcast recently, and I said, look, man, it's I remember a time when I could buy a game for a £5 and that was the complete game. Now I'm spending 80, 90, £100, and the game I get on a disc ain't the full game. So there's no point owning a physical copy, because the version that I get on the disc ain't the version I'm going to be playing at the end of it. It's not even that games are expensive, it's just I find a lot of them boring because I've played a lot of them before. But then, again, like Ram said to me, he said, dude, you know, how many different ways can you change a car to make a car feel new? He said, you know, we've been gaming for so long, of course it's all going to feel the same because they're all built on the same mechanics. You know? How many different ways can you change a first-person shooter?
Levioso.
This isn't where I'm supposed to be going, is it?
Incendio.
Now, there is some stuff I like the look of it. I just don't really feel like it.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Oh, that over there. Ah, hang on. There's a fast travel point.
Such regal creatures, stags.
Fast travel point, there we go. Hey, bad bath.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Yeah, well, that's kind of it. We've just, you know, it's not even so much the games are bad, but the people around it. A lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are just so shit.
I was right not to be worried about you. No!
Just so full of shit.
I will make you pay.
Levioso. Potato.
Why can't I hit you? I won't rest. It's impossible.
There we go.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock.
You
now.
can't just play a game because you like it anymore.
Jackdaw has led me.
You can't not like a game because you don't it doesn't groove with you. There has to be some deeper meaning now. It's like, dude, this is so boring. It's so fucking, some stuff is just so stupid, and you think to yourself, look, dude, just let me play my game, you know. But then I will say it's not just gaming. It's the internet, streaming, video making, all sorts of stuff. It's all... Yeah, that's it. Content creation has ruined gaming. That's what I was about to also say, that if I go online now, you know, it's someone trying to sell me something. It's a new game, a new thing, a new product. It's a new tool. It's a new way of doing it. Like, dude, just let me do my thing. Let me play my thing. I don't need a 50-hour opinion piece on why insert XYZ character is bad, or why some random thing some twat said on Twitter means the whole industry needs to crumble. I don't care. Right? And yeah, content creation, so I've said it before, on both sides, other people making videos and things about games and products and all that, because all the internet is now is a sales platform or an outrage platform, right? And in my case, I can't play a game without streaming anymore. Like, just sitting there on my sofa and playing a game, I can't do it. There's just something weird about it. In my head over the last... Well, when did I start streaming? Back when it was Justin TV and Ustream. On like Xfire and Stickam, whenever that was. Like, you're talking like 2005 plus, right? Ever since then, there's like been a layer of interaction between me, the game, and someone else. Almost like I'm sat in a room with my mates playing a game. You take that away, and the gaming sucks to me. Like, I have no desire to just sit in front of my TV and play a game. It's really weird. It's kind of that way, but I just don't have any desire to do it. Because I think the way... it's the only reason as well that the only way I managed to get to game back in the day was through streaming. If you took away the streaming and the microphone, there was no game for me. And it got that way years and years and years ago. So the idea of the only way I got to play, the only way I got peace and quiet to stream was to have a microphone on, and then I'd be left alone to do something for a little bit of time. And so it's kind of become like symbiotic. But now if you take away this, the game doesn't mean anything to me. You know? Oh, I get that too. I have like a how to put it, there's almost like a fear as well. Like, you go to play a game, you're live, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people turn up and you have to have an opinion. Or they have to have an opinion. You know, you can't just play the game, you have to play it the way that they want you to play it. And it's just so, like, where I died against the spider, someone would go, well, that spider's XYZ level, so you need to not do that. And I'm like, but why not? You know? Or when I died, I'd have someone come in and call me a piece of shit or whatever. It's just like, it's so fucking boring.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells might work through this.
Do I really have to wait for that whole thing to turn? I love the way that I've gone through level 20 spiders to get to these.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Crispy.
No, I get it. That's exactly it, man. I get it. I get it. I don't understand. I don't know how you manage to stream FIFA. It's like if me and my guys stream, if we stream, yeah. See, you know straight away. As soon as I mention someone playing FIFA, it's gotta be Rain. As soon as like my guys launch like Valorant or something like that, it's like you know there's gonna be someone in there that's gonna give you shit for the way you play. Let's have a look. We're fucked as a society. I agree. It's weird, man, because generally speaking, like, the people who I've dealt with, I mean, I've dealt with some assholes, and I've been an asshole. You know how abrasive I can be. So I've spoken to some folks about the whole racial thing. It was great, like years and years and years ago. We're talking like 2018, like around that kind of time or earlier. And the amount of mixed race people who came into my chat and were basically like, dude, like, I was just talking about how I view race, racism and all that kind of shit. Like, I don't believe in it. It's utterly ridiculous. Like, judging someone on their skin color is the same as judging me on my disability. Like, you don't have a choice in it. Just be. Who are they as a person? Like, that's all that matters. And I was talking to these folks. They're like, yes, basically the same kind of groove. Like, what was it? A Brazilian Japanese lad, I think, at one point came and he said, yeah, I'm hated by both sides of my family. The Japanese side hate the fact that I'm Brazilian. The Brazilian side hates that I've got Japanese in me. He said it's a fucking joke. But you know, it's unfortunately it's the internet, and you have to have a thick skin. You have to take that shit. Like, I have to be willing to take cripple jokes and stuff. I don't hide the fact that I have disabilities. But, you know, you have to be willing to take that shit. And kind of roll with it, because if you go with it, they don't know how to deal with it. You know, people don't know what to do. They have no idea how to take it. If they call me a cripple or a spastic or a retard or something like that, they don't know how to handle it when you roll with it. They're like, what? Oh, so it doesn't bother you? Like, no. What the fuck do I give a shit? What do I give a shit about what some little prick online thinks about me? Which is why I'm so abrasive. Which is why I say a lot of the things that I say, and people go, you can't say that. It's like, well, I just fucking did. So, roll a pair. Oh, there it is.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Do you want to get up? What? Don't sneeze at me. Do you want to get up?
Remarkable.
You mean us?
Mate, the trick is, right, if someone does it to me, I don't give a shit. Now, if someone did that to my boy, I'd be pretty pissed, right? That's kind of like I'm weirdly hypocritical in that sense. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's the scenario that matters, right? It's the internet. It is society. Especially when people think they've got an air of anonymity to them. Someone said to me, dude, you'd never dare say what you say if your real name was on the internet. If it was really, like, your name, your face, your whatever. And I was like, Challenge accepted, motherfucker. And that's where this, largely, that's where this comes from. Now it's my name. It's my real fucking name. You can look me up. Right? I'm as public as ever. And nothing I say has changed. Nothing I say has changed.
Revelio.
It's like when people start taking it, like I say, you know, you've said it yourself. Your guys deal with racial abuse. I see people going, if it's a woman, they get no end of fucking shit. If someone who's disabled, it's a racial thing. What, dude? They will just hammer on you hardcore. Like, you have to take it. You just take it, roll with it, fucking throw it back in their faces, and don't know what to do. Yeah, if you kind of like bitch back.
Pussy up, pussy up.
If you get bitched out, it's just like, dude, just don't let it.
Oh, can you not take a joke, white man?
Yeah, well, it's not even. Yeah, now you're just saying fucking. Can't remember who was the last person to really dig, but you know, it's just. Fuck.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Pussy-o can't take a joke.
Yeah, but that's generally it, and then you go, yeah, fucking, you'll be taking a joke when my boots end up where your teeth are supposed to be. But you can't do that either. I mean, you can.
It's a McGonagall bit.
Yeah, I'm wizarding somehow, innit? Was that the spell I needed? I don't know if that was the spell I needed. I don't know. I said, oh man, unfortunately, it's the internet. It's the internet, it's humanity. Everyone's brave until they're facing their names out there. Well, I say, you know, someone said to me, well, you know, your stuff is boring and you're not, like, you don't have any. Someone else just came up to me and gave me shit because my YouTube channel doesn't have any, doesn't have many subscribers. And what was I said to him? It's like something like the game looks like shit or the game runs like shit, and I was playing it on Steam Deck, and I was like, well, yeah, of course it does, because the game's optimized for. No, that was it. Final Fantasy VII. I said Final Fantasy VII Remake was shit, or something to that effect. And I said on Steam Deck it looks not great. You know, it plays alright, but you know, it's not fantastic. There's a lot of bloat. There's a lot of glitching. And this guy basically digs at me, going, "Well, yeah, because you're fucking running up on a potato. What did you expect?" And I'm like, yeah, I know that. If you'd have been here like 10 minutes early, because I was saying like how, you know, everything is optimized for PlayStation 5. There's, you know, PlayStation 5 is the lowest thing they're going to optimize for, because that is the current kind of console. That is the standard system. Yeah. So if your computer or your hardware is lower than the PlayStation 5, you're going to get generally a subpar experience. And this guy ragged on me hardcore, like, yeah, you know, you should know that they optimize for the console because that's the new standard, blah blah blah. They've done it for years. I was like, yeah, that's what I said like 15 minutes before you came in and started shouting your fucking mouth off. You've just taken one thing I've said, not listened to the rest of it, taken it completely out of context, and tried to shit on me for it. And then because I've come back with a logical argument and said, if you thought you were going to get PS5 level graphics out of a Steam Deck, you're crazy. You took the you're crazy bit, thought that I was taking the piss out of you, and then attacked me for it. And it's been wonderful. Dealing with people online, just... Oh. It's so fucking funny. It's like, I was agreeing with the guy. I agreed with the guy, minus like one bit. And he fucking lost his shit hardcore. It was so fucking funny. Like the whole talk of physical and digital games. I don't think you should waste your time with physical games anymore.
Not a headless
yeah, but
skeleton
what are we
in
going to
sight.
do about game preservation?
But I may as well help myself to this.
The disc isn't... All that is a snapshot. It was Phantasy Star Universe. Phantasy Star Universe, and you were telling me about how you used to hang out with your... Was it your cousin, I think you said you used to hang out with a lot and play it? Like, I remember, because I was sat in the garage. That was probably a good 10 years ago when I first moved here and I had my stream set up in the garage. I remember. I might be brain damaged to fuck, but I remember. But again, times have changed. Like, in the last decade, man, everything, like, so much has changed. And not for the better. Not for the better. When I was a kid, no one gave a shit about half the stuff going on. No one cared. No, well, at least where I grew up, no one gave a shit about your skin color. No one gave a shit about how much money you had. No one gave a shit about your sexuality. You know, a few people obviously did because they were assholes. But fucking no one gave a shit. They just didn't care. Right? And because I'm British, we have fucking self-deprecating humor, right? So we will take the mickey out of each other for random things. You know? My gay mates will fucking make gay jokes, I'll make a gay joke back. They'll make cripple jokes, I'll make a cripple joke back. You know, that kind of thing. Like, everyone's got that racist joke they fucking say. Dude, fucking when OJ comes around, he drops so many fucking... Oh, like, dude, you can't... Look, I can't say that, motherfucker, but... He'll say it. Oh, man. Bless him. But it's just things that I don't ever remember anyone caring about have become such a big deal now, and I just don't. I've got so many other things I'd rather worry about. 10 years, mate, you've had to put up with my craziness. Proud of you. Proud of you, mate. I just don't believe in half the shit that people chabber on about online. I just don't care. I really don't care. Like, that's my problem. I just don't give a fuck. I grew up a crippled kid on a council estate. You know, I just don't give a fuck. I've been called every horrible name under the sun, and I just don't care. I've been called every name under the sun as the aggressor and otherwise.
Revelio.
And it's just, like I said, well, like you said, Rain, being online these days is so exhausting. Just doing anything is so exhausting. It's like, dude, I just want to play my game.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Yeah, potions. Just a note, actually, I was thinking of playing, going back and playing Phantasy Star recently. I've had this really bizarre craving to go back and play it. I've had this itch. Ah, right. Word of warning, if the stream just cuts out, like completely fucking carks it, we've been running for 2 hours. It says 2 hours 6, but we'll say it was like 6 minutes before I pulled the power cable. We've been running for 2 hours. I'm on 39% battery. Now, will it cut out yesterday when I, like it did yesterday, when I got to 33%? Right, so you got 6% battery before I might cark it. The trick is, I feel that a lot of people aren't actually willing to have a conversation anymore. Maybe that's not, like, conversation is dead. Context and nuance are gone. Dead, mate. Absolutely fucking dead. rather than asking someone what they meant, people just shout and scream and jump up and down, and it's sad. It's very sad. Have I gone the wrong way? I think I might have done. I can't go that way. Can I? No.
Revelio.
Look at that really tiny mini-map. Is that open? Did I open those? I think I did.
Accio.
Probably not the wisest thing I've just done, but whatever. I've just gone completely the wrong way, haven't I? What a fool. Can I climb that? I wonder. I can. There's nothing here. Nothing here.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
The bridge is almost...
Spiders.
Spiders!
What
Oh, I remember when Divine came here, it was not a pleasant experience for him. Is this where the big motherfucker turns up? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the big motherfucker. Okay, yeah, I was remembering this right. Shit. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, shit.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Oh no! The spiders, they are coming, yeah! Get in the bin, Barry!
Expelliarmus.
Yes! Disintegration! Oops.
Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Ooh. There we go. 36%. So we're about 3% off potentially losing the stream. If it dies, I'll probably end up coming back. But you'll have to give me about 15 minutes to make a cup of coffee. I just want people to get on. I just want people to enjoy their games.
Revelio.
So look, is there... how many of those are there? There's 1, 2... Ah, hello. Where do I get you? Is this the one where I have to... Yeah, okay.
I need to look around for the symbol.
Okay, okay.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Jackdaw was a bit of a bastard, eh? Right. That one. That one. Oh, it's fucking big boy Barry! Come on, son. We got this. Oh, mate. EA love you, dude. They love you. They've got you. They got their fingers inside you. They love you. Dude, maybe it's just gonna have to be one of your like off-stream games. You know? I am yet to find a game I really want to play off-stream. I've tried, but it's kind of like at the moment I mainly suffer with choice paralysis because I've got so many fucking options. Do I want to play PlayStation? Do I want to play Xbox? Do I want to play Switch? Do I want to play PC? Do I want to emulate a game? What the fuck do I play? Yeah, not a fan of basketball and American football's of no interest to me. I was an ice hockey guy years and years and years ago, but then when the game started getting hyper-realistic, I was just like,
I must be getting
not
closer
my
to
thing.
Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Oh,
We meet
he got his
again,
head cut off by one of the
Jackdaw.
statues.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
See, but is that like the online segment of it, or is that like just in general? Can you get that not playing it online, or you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Look, it's another big boy. Come on, boy. Is that supposed to be a big old, is that like a... Is that black now, or is it just not rendered in properly? Because the other ones are more... Is that one of the bigger ones, or is that just a standard one? Maybe I'm just being stupid. Ooh. Because it almost looks like the textures haven't rendered in properly. Although they haven't loaded in properly, so it's rendered in properly. Come on.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Yeah, it just looks like parts of the... Well, you know when they glow? It almost looks like it's just not rendering in properly because it can't. You get what I mean? Because sometimes you get hit by attacks and you can't tell because like maybe the lighting cue doesn't come in or because you can tell where they've cut back on the graphics and stuff. But just sometimes it's really because of where they've cut back, it has a tendency to look a bit rough. Right, so it's the bigger ones that they're the ones that do the ball attacks, aren't they? Where you get the color and you have to use the.
What's happening? Revelio.
Like you've got like, oh, it's got a red ball. Use the red magic and that. Just so fucking. I've been hit by so many attacks in this that I haven't realised were coming because I can't see them. And whether or not that's because I'm shade blind and I can't actually see them, or like if they're not like rendering in properly, if that makes sense, you know? Because like it almost as well feels like some kind of like sometimes animations aren't quite hitting where they're supposed to, and you just go and you're down. Right, we're about to hit 30%. Let me just check. We're about to hit 30% because I'm terrified now that I'm going to do a cutscene and we're about to cark it. According to my battery meter, I still have an hour of battery left. So we should get about 3 hours 20. But yesterday, it was getting to about this point and we cut off. So I'm gonna go and do the thing, and I'm gonna hope that it functions properly. Okay, right. Right, if it doesn't, then I can just maybe possibly load back. Yes.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Investigate the mysterious force. That's like someone's ass after a curry, by the way. That's a mysterious force.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Alright, we're on 29. It's let us get to 29.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Got my airbender powers there, look. See that?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
As everybody says, this is going to be one of those ones where I have to wait for the game to load, or I'm just be like, my spells are running out, my spells are running out. And then, oh no! Load in. The counter's still going, no! Look at that, it's terrible! Looks terrible! Oh, there you go. There you go. I heard the good.
Can it be?
We've just swapped. We've just lost a battery. Let me check. I wonder if that's what happened before. So we flipped over to the other battery, but we were using so much power at the time. During that flip over, it just cut the machine. Because I was running I was proper hammering the processor at the time. So according to this now, we still have 1 hour 9 minutes. So it looks like we'll have to do GPU encode even if we're doing like 1080-30, just to make sure that the thing doesn't have a seizure.
It's you. Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability.
I am as equally
Just see
disabled
traces
as
of
you,
ancient magic.
Professor Rackham.
Yes, sir,
I can
I
see
do.
weird glows too.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
God damn it, answer my questions!
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has been unlocked. Talents +1. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend. Yeah, boy. Starting at level 5, you may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your doo-doo-doo. Use them wisely. Only be spent once. The number of talent points will be limited. Ah! I want that. I need 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 that. I don't have enough spells yet. I never use potions, so... But you must! What we got in the dark arts? I doubt they're that dark. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all. Okay. I don't think I ever bothered with these. Oh wow, that would have been insane. Chained killing curses. I was never really into curses, so we won't bother. Stealth. That's what we want. Fucking Confringo, innit? It's the only spell you need in this game. And a Confringo plex our way to the end. Don't need that, don't need that. Ancient magic throw catches and throws to some enemy weapons. Okay. Did I use that at all? Blocking a spell. That'd be useful. There's no point doing the room of requirement stuff yet, is there? Because we don't have... So I have 4 talent points, but nothing I want to use them on. Really do with another coffee, but I'm starting to worry now because I'm so close to battery carking. I don't want to go to make a coffee and then have it die. But we've had about 2 hours to wait. Oh.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts.
You are, Governor.
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
Can't go through there. What's a brown? Okay.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Alright, sharp. Innit? How do I... Nope, lock. What's the button to make the... Oh.
Revelio.
That's not what I wanted. So 3D must have done all this before I caught his stream.
Away from me. Leave me be. Let us keep our heads about this. I'm truly sorry.
Right. No. Do I not have a thing tracked? No. Okay. Quest up, Gov. See what gear we can put on as well. We're going to change that bloody hat for a start. High Society Fedora. No. What that? Unidentified back item. Alright. I misread that as, in my head, it was an unidentified black item. It's like... well... No, because I got a pair of fucking gloves. I don't know if I've just been deleting the, I've been deleting the, so I got like, the dark arts and like black gloves and all this stuff. Like I got a bunch of gear at the start and I don't know if I've just sold it. I don't know if it was supposed to be like DLC stuff or if you have to go to another menu to get that. Or I've just thrown it all away. Oh, yeah, mate, I don't need any of that. In the bin you go. Neckwear, what we got? That's alright. Right, I need to track a quest. Flying class, fucking fantastic. Rewards. Oh, do I just... I know to find Pippin's potions. My field guide will not guide me through the assignment, but my map is still pretty useful. Acquire and use a focus potion, right? Acquire... Oh. I remember this one. Kind of. It's got a flying class. Right. School grounds.
They're only 3 months and 6 months, all right.
21%. Oh, it's still going. Little laptop, you're doing so well. I wish it could do 1080-60. I wish this could do 1080-60. It probably looks like shit on VAAPI, but oh, so good. I love this little laptop.
There you are. The Cross One's duelist to beat.
Yeah, I remember coming here on the Steam Deck and it was all fuzzy as all balls. Ah, here we go. I want that. Can't remember how flying
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Grab a broom, motherfucker! I like flying in this. I remember liking flying in this.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Kagawa.
As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means
just
of transportation.
A note, 20% battery warning we'll just add.
Some of you have forgotten. diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that
Yeah,
to
because you fly
professional
around the
quidditch
school with
players,
the guy
like
next to you,
Toyohashi
don't
Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
Mate, everything these days looks
For
like
those
it's
who
on a
need a refresher,
PS3.
Step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the
So
seat.
it doesn't have as much artifacting in this as it did when I played on Steam Deck. However,
Now, your turn.
you can tell how much they've had to cut away to make it so they didn't have to use a lot of the same stuff the Steam Deck had to use to get it to run, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't think we're using FSR or anything like that on Switch.
None of that
It'd be terrible if you did.
nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right
So
off.
I've just literally just turned every setting off. I mean, it's acceptable. I think it's fine. With the exception of a few times in combat, it's been
While
alright.
you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Alright, don't fuck off your broom. Got it.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school
This'll
property.
take some getting used
I
to.
want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant.
I've never used a broom before, not for this. In my house, I'm like a house elf, so all I use a broom for is
Well
sweeping.
done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
It's actually running quite nice.
Nice day for
Oh no, there you go. It's starting to choke.
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to do that, did we? We just got kind of like tellied in.
Ha! Good.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
You can tell my mate DeWald hasn't played many first-person shooters with driving mechanics because he doesn't like the handling of the broom in this. And I was just under the impression it was just, you know, point your broom at the thing where you need to go. Kind of like how you drive the Warthog in Halo.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
It's very glassy, isn't it? They've literally turned everything off, man.
Rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well
Like
enough.
the kids, like the hair doesn't have any definition in
a
that.
bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met.
I do enjoy the
Clopton.
brooms. Or I did enjoy the brooms in
Suspecting that a Slytherin
when I
like
first played
you
through.
might be interested in making an escape from class.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Oh my god, it's starting to get a bit
Let's
chuggy.
hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic
Still
for my
fucking
taste.
fantastic though to fly around in this.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Like considering the Switch is so much more portable than the Steam
Here's
Deck,
something
this
handy
is
to know. Lean forward for
Rad.
a burst of speed.
I say that like I know I'm in dock
escape
mode,
the
but you get what I
tricky
mean. The idea that you
situation.
can carry this in your pocket, like legitimately carry it in your pocket. ZL.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Oh no! That means I have to have one of the kids call me a liar again.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class.
I'm still not a fan
Better
of
hurry
Harry Potter, but
Dismount here.
we've just been rumbled.
And where have you two been?
Whoops.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day.
Oh no!
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Thank you. You told me off, but give me time. Thank you.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
Is there not a like a scroll or anything there I can get the tip? Get the tip.
I've
50.
not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Oh, this is where we
I know
learn
a discreet
Confringo,
place
is it
near
not?
there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Wonderful stuff. So I'll throw out there, I'm quite pleased at the moment, the fact that we've got 2 hours 46, so 2 hours 40, and we've still got 16% battery. Oh, and the screen. I haven't even turned the screen down yet. So I could have probably actually got better battery life out of that. I was on about 3/4. According to this, we've got about 44 minutes remaining.
Here I come.
16%. Right, is that the broom shop? Oh no, it's Joe Pippin's.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
You see what I mean? Like, all the characters'
Yes, I
faces
do.
are very rubbery
A
and that.
capable student such as yourself should have no trouble
That's what
making
happens
the
when you
trip
have to
to
whip down the
Cambridge.
resolution and turn
It's
off all
just
the light
south of
effects.
Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
There we go.
Revelio.
That should tip me up a level, right? Surely. Yes! Level 15! Flex. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of missed playing on the Switch. Don't tell anyone though. Inkles, darling, could you do me a favour? Could you flick on the kettle, please? Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Governor. Oh yeah, made it back safe?
Yeah, she went to the Shetland Isles.
Alright.
She spent a couple of days up there. She's back in Inverness now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing alright. She said she misses me.
Oh bless.
You really met for a day?
Yeah, so you leave a big hole in it. She leaves a big walkout hole. Where the fuck is the broom walkout shop? Innit? No. No. That's the one. That's the one I want. 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 I want a flight test of a wombat broom. Where the fuck is the door? Look, old British houses, you guys need to do some more uniform shit. This is dumb. Where's the door?
You're the student who dealt with that lawyer.
The British have no idea. No idea. And someone go, the door's by the road, mate. Go follow the path. You're not on the path. Where's the door? That's exactly what I did. Where is it?
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Excuse me, mate. Where's your fucking door?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks.
I need
at
a
your
broom so I don't
service.
have to keep
Welcome
jumping
to
over
Spent
rivers,
Riches.
otherwise I'll end up with wet
Apologies if
knickers
you came
again.
by before and weren't able to come in.
You didn't.
Shop's been closed
You
since
fucking
trade
didn't
routes
want
were
wet
disrupted.
undies.
Had to travel as far as London to meet with
Especially
my
not if you're
supplier.
riding your broom.
And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
I'll be the judge of that.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
I can't remember what I used before.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches
So we might
now.
just about
I
get
don't
into about
reckon
half
either of us
past.
ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United.
So half past the hour
And
shall
I
be
find a
about 3
certain
hours 30 we'll
satisfaction
get.
in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue
So
proving
about
myself
1:45,
the
and then
most
we'll drop.
knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding
Maybe.
sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Thanks for stopping by.
No.
Hope to see you again. Nice doing business with you.
This just got me black leather gloves. Dueling gloves.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Oh no, you can't fly in the town, can you? Is that the one about the doctor? She's an apothecary.
Revelio.
Well, now I've got to try and remember how to broom. %11 battery, 26% on the main, 5% on the removable. Approximately 29 minutes remaining. This is great. So I've gone nearly, 3 hours 20 on battery will be great. Hey, that one.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know.
Just a
Caught
day.
wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps
Oh,
I
dear.
am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pff, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer.
You're so sweet to
I hold
me.
one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your
You're so
record.
aggro.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
She's so aggro. She needs to chill the fuck out, man.
Did it!
Down, 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 down. Ooh.
Success!
Where is it? There. Fuck that.
This is rather fun.
Race, race, race. Pony sticks.
Did it!
Here we go. Terrible. That's terrible.
Brilliant!
Fun though. Terrible.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Yes, I
Surely
can.
my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
Yeah, no
We'll
thanks.
see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I never thought someone would ever.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I could just use fast travel, to be fair. I might actually be wise. I want the... That'll load in. One sec. Whilst it's loading. Still loading. Woo! We're loading again.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Right, we're on 6% battery, so that means we're going to have to get ready to wind down. says 17 minutes. I'm not too sure how that'll be because they're saying the main, the external battery has still got battery life in it, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Revelio.
And just as a little stats update, so if Dwaldor, I check it out later, we have lost 3 frames due to rendering lag, 3 frames due to encoding lag, and 56 due to networking. So basically, you ain't gonna see that out of what is that? 354,480. Battery almost empty. Connect power now. We're now getting the warnings. So let's see if I can head towards, where was Pippin's quest? That's where I can start, so I can start making my own potions, isn't it? We'll go do the quest, or I might just get down there and then say, call it done. But we have been running now for 3 hours and approximately 10 minutes. It's about 3 hours 14, but I spent about 5 minutes talking, so.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I can't remember if they lock down where you can and can't go, like a distance with the broom. So I might just unlock some fast travel points. 3%.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all. Always linked that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Can we? Oh, there we go.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
By reselling someone else's stuff.
Here are the potions you requested.
Here we go, we're about to hibernate. We've just had the warning, you're about to hibernate.
Trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
How do I do it?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Oh, there we go.
Not
We're
a
about to go.
chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll
The
not
device
give
is
him
about
the
to
benefit of
hibernate,
my hard
0%.
work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be
3
it.
hours, 18 and 26. And we'll say about 8 hours was...
You mentioned that
8
more and
minutes
more
was
customers are trying
setting
to
up the
stay out
stream
of
before I
sight.
pulled the plug.
Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
And you shouldn't have said it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Right, so now we'll save. Get ready for the stream to cut. Fantastic. But at least the